Welcome back everyone to Wildermyth and the adventures of the pupils of the Wily Vision, which is the name for our party here. So this is proving to be quite a gem of a game really. It's got a nice whimsical feel to it. You know, you party of heroes have these little adventures. We've got objectives up here, so we need to scout the young twin well, clear all hostile sites from the map, and yeah, so the combat is really nice. There's a unique mechanic that I've never come across before for our mystic. The way she sort of interacts with objects to produce unique abilities in battle, which is really good so far. I'm really enjoying this, so we're going to crack on. I mean there's obviously, I'm guessing, some sort of base building maybe later on in the game, because we sort of securing these sites which produce resources. We don't really know what the resources are for yet, but it would sort of make sense that maybe we can build things later on. Or maybe it's just used for crafting, I'm not quite sure yet. But we'll find out that as we progress through the story. So we're going to scout the well. I think that we also need to scout maybe these regions over here. It says clear all hostile sites. Not quite sure what that means, whether it means we've got to scout everywhere or whether we just need to clear the ones that we've uncovered. So anyway, we're going to send our party. So Orline in the last episode got this, she came across this device with this gem stuck in it, and she decided that she was going to pry the gem out, and that didn't go well. Ended up stuck in her eye, and we don't really know what effect that is having on her. In fact, we can't drill down to get any more information on her at the moment, so we can inspect her from here. Alright, so gem eye. A coloured gem replaces Orline's eye. Okay, so it gives us +6 stunt chance. So what stunt chance seems to be you can inflict additional damage when you attack. So I hope that applies to her mystic abilities as well. If it does, that's pretty good. So one thing I've not noticed before, we've got this labour number, so our two hunters I guess are good at labour, and then our warrior and mystic not so good. That might just refer to scouting, which would sort of make sense. Your hunters are going to be good scouts. Ooh, so lurking gorgons. And we've got a locked well. So we've got to achieve other objectives first. So let's patrol. And patrol should hopefully get rid of these gorgons. We've got a ticking timer here, so when that reaches 0, we get more calamity cards, which basically means harder fights after that. Alright, so I've still got lurking gorgons. You must accomplish our other goals before we can start this fight. So that would sort of tend to suggest we need to scout out these other regions. So, got a bit of back travelling to do. So, Nanlock smelter. Let's clear out the monsters. We've still got one free character slot. So I noticed Perron's been gone a while. Any clues why? Might be we overshot some, or he did. Should we backtrack a bit? This peddler may know. Oh, peddler man! Who? Pardon us, Lord Bauble Seller. We're wondering if you've seen a fellow pass this way, dressed for the wilderness? Well, mostly. Well, firstly, I'm not selling anything. Could have been any time in the past couple of days. Where are you coming from? Small village near what we used to call Nanlock Smelter. It's not. Nanlock Smelter. That's where he was headed. Giving it a look. But you never saw him? Sorry, no. But listen. Folks have been disappearing back there. I don't know what's got into them. But it's not safe. I've packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend, well, I hope you find him. The man in his cart roll along. Imagine packing your life up like that. Ominous man. I wonder why she thinks he's ominous. Or maybe she just thinks the situation is ominous. That Perron has disappeared. In any case, I guess we'd better pick up the pace. Later. Anything? No. You? No, it's a little village, but I doubt they all packed and left. From a gully across the rocks rises a brief gust of voices. Do you hear that? Come, Great One! Great One, come! Come, Great One! Oh dear, it looks like Perron's in a cage. What are they doing? So now they're looking around, wondering maybe she's looking up at the sky. This looks like some sort of cave. Great One, come! Come, Great One! They shout out again. To be fair, that wouldn't work on me either. Hush you. Yeah, hush. Come, Great One, we've brought your gift. Spare us! Right. So maybe there's been some sort of monster that's been terrorising the village. And they're offering Perron up as a sacrifice. Perron? The urgent cries and amber torchlight are easy to follow in an otherwise still night. Perron's cage is makeshift but sturdy. It's a sacrifice, isn't it? Shh. Not if we stop it. Indeed, we're not going to let it go ahead. So we've got a choice. Attempt to reason with them. Good neighbours, landsfolk, listen. There's no need for blood. Or we can just scatter the rabble. Something tells me they're not going to listen. But is it worth a try anyway? No, I think we're going to go with Nanlock. He's our leader, so we will follow his advice. Turn and run, fools! See, that's my friend you've caged up. It's not my way letting friends die. Not one step closer. The Great One demands sacrifice. All our lives are at stake. Wrong. I think it's just yours. Oh dear. From within the cave, a blue glow grows, and an angry growl echoes. Idiot, now it's too late. We can only hope it will sate itself on you. Oh dear. So we've got a foe card. Alright, so we're gonna have, oh dear, we've got to fight the town tyrants as well. And we've got this great big blue flame. Flames crackle from its back, seem to whisper beguiling words. An awful hunger lights its bottomless gaze. And then we've got these guys. Alright, so at least we're not having to fight them both at once. But we are a man down. And the man that we gave our new bow to as well. So we've got Splinter Blast. Can we get the stone disc anywhere? So we've got a discus there, that's too far away. We've got a discus over there. So if we can get in range of that. No, we can't get in range, that's too far away. We've got bone wall. We still don't know how far that wall extends. If it only covers one tile, it's not really very useful. Bone lance would potentially kill one of them, or we could do a Splinter Blast, and I think that would hit more than one, but it doesn't do as much damage. There's no guarantee though that Bone Lance will kill them, it does 3 to 4. We haven't used Splinter Blast, so let's just use that just to confirm how it works. So yes, that's going to hit all 3. That feels quite good. Yeah. So then Rowa can... Are you getting any cover from that? Partial cover. So she's the only one we can hit. That's one down. So Nanlock can go into Guardian stance, and he'll hit the first one that comes our way. And if we put him there, he gets the benefit of wall. So let's do that. Okay. Alright, so now we can do discus. $91, $69, $75, $69. Well, we'll do it that way for sure. And hopefully Rowa can finish him off. She's got 74% chance. No, it's blocked. Okay. So I think both of those we're going to get the flanking attack, aren't we? So let's do that. Okay, now for the real threat. Oh no! That doesn't look good, does it? Alright, so we can use Thundering Challenge. Discus is the only thing we can really do. Okay, it didn't shred anything, it's a bit of a shame. But Rowa is going to get a flanking attack. But if we move there, yeah, we're still going to get a flanking attack. Let's shoot. Oh, nice. So we got some of that. What was it called? You know, sort of the extra damage there. Because it got two block damage, but we still did 3 or 4 damage. So that's pretty good. And we may as well strike it. Oh, nice. Now it runs away. That's good. It's only got 3 hit points left, so let's move Nanlock down, see if we can find out where it is. Okay, there it is. We know it's got a long movement range from when it came up the first time. So we'll just put him into Guardian stance. If we move Orline adjacent to get the wall benefit. So Rocks is too far away. Alright, so we can't actually do anything this turn. Well, we could get extra... Could calcify, couldn't we? So let's do it from this rubble. That's going to give us 3 hit points. Only until next turn though. Oh, we may as well do that. Can we give it to Nanlock? I mean, we don't really know who he's going to attack. He could. But Nanlock's going to intercept him. And then... the other thing we could do is put our traps down. So that feels like a good idea. Then we will slip into Silk Step. Do we have to move to do that? Yeah, we do. So why don't we go there? I want them to go on the traps. If we put the traps, you know, up one, we would have probably got him. Alright, we've got fire there, so that's not good. Let's see if we can kill him. this to hit. Yes, good. Okay, we survived. Definitely getting harder, these fights. Alright, so what have we found? An Ember Gown. A common design for clumsy and novice level mystics who appreciate the fire resistant properties of these treated fabrics for the accident-riddled pursuit of their work. The Ember Gown robes tend towards the simple. Better than what we've got. So, oh, we could salvage it for one fabric. No, we're definitely going to wear that. The Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash. The fools who fed it on the flesh of innocence have paid with their lives. Perron and the rest make a wary return from the cave in the gully. You're a true friend, Nanlock. I want you to know I'm grateful. We stay together. We can move mountains. I believe that. So I think these two have just become friends now. Mountains, huh? Dawn climbs onto the distant hills as a young woman approaches. Let me first thank you, strangers. My name's Mulgla Sidrot, and my parents were among the first sacrificed by that woman and her posse. All of us wound under their thumb. Now that they're gone, I think all of us are going to pick up and leave these cursed stones behind. I get it. Sometimes forgetting is the only way forward. You're welcome to take what we can't carry. Use it well. And remember that you'll always have our gratitude. Though I'm sure you won't recall our names and faces, we'll cherish yours. I was hoping she might join us, but it doesn't sound like she's going to. It turns out to be a cold morning. Clouds churning up from the east devour the sun. Perron and the others head out after salvaging some of the things that the villagers leave behind. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with weeds, and the atrocities committed there will one day pass from memory. The bones of these abandoned buildings will long stand as a testament to the danger of fear, the poisonous desperation it breeds. Well said. Okay, so we get some resources. So our objective just says clear the sites. We don't necessarily need to stop and secure them. It looks like, yeah, so we've just got to clear these two sites. We could always secure that on the way back. Yeah, just eliminate all monsters. So let's go ahead and scout here next. Okay, so rich swarm veins. The Gorgons are infesting this tile. They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes. Patrol or take out the source. Yeah, well, we're going to take out the source, don't worry about that. Rustle, rustle. Hoots. So lots of night sounds scaring our heroes as they creep through the forest. Hard not to be on edge in this fog, isn't it? So that's Perron to Rowa. Taking mental stock of my limbs, so I'll know how many I should have later. What about you? Well, it's wondering what we'll find and then whether we'll survive it. I'm good. So these are our two hunters chatting to each other. Alright, this is a choice. So she's wondering about her limbs, and so we could sort of follow the same sentiment here with him. Let's do that. See if he'll strike up a friendship. Yeah, I know that feeling. How about you? Watch my back and I'll watch yours. Yeah, that sounds good. Not an original plan, but solid enough for me. Okay, so Perron and Rowa gain temporary armour and warding. Okay, so this is a new one, Bogmore. We haven't met one of those before. So heaving its overgrown body in musky plops, its grasping mouth drips and stinks. We've met the Rager and the Raccoon and the Row before. Okay, it's Fire Spirit. Skittish won't stick around for long and catch it quick. So that looks like a friendly creature. So how do we catch it? Alright, well we've got to deal with the Bogmore. So the Fire Spirit can teleport across doors. Okay. So we've got Discus 5 damage. Not sure if it could get that Rager afterwards as well. But I think that's probably going to be the best bet. There's no armour on the Bogmore. So why don't we move Orline next to the Fire Spirit? Oh dear, okay, we've revealed another enemy. Okay, I've read of Fire Spirits of course, but nothing beats seeing one in person. So we've got a choice. Enchant tier 0 staff, replace it with tier 1 fire staff, or we can gain a legacy point. I don't know if... we don't really know if her staff helps her in her mystic abilities, or whether it's just if she goes into melee. And we never do that. But a single legacy point doesn't sound like much. So let's find out. Let's go with the staff. Okay. So it's going to do more damage, basic fire. A well-made staff imbued with a chaotic flaring spirit of fire. Stunt effect damage is up to 3 nearby enemies. Okay. Maybe it's worth considering melee with the staff sometimes. So integer attacks a nearby foe with his ash perch imbuement. Okay, well, let's replace our staff. And then we want to, well, wait on, so we can do a melee strike from distance. It's going to do 4 damage with a 20% chance of more than that. But this one was, yeah, that's going to do 6 damage, so let's go with that. and it's going to ricochet over to the raccoon. So no, it's okay. Maybe it's not. So we can't. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway. Oh, we're not selecting discus. That's why. So is this discus not? Stone discus launches at an enemy or scenery and then ricochets to another nearby enemy. So you would think it would hit the raccoon as well, but it's not indicating that it's going to. Maybe it's going to hit that bucket instead. So we could hit the raccoon, which, if it hits, is going to kill it. We've got a high chance of hitting the bogmore. Let's go for the bogmore. And then Paron might be able to finish that off. Yes, he can. And then he'll get hidden. Before we do that, do you want to move? I think you do. So let's move you over. Let's move you there. Yeah. Then Rowa. So we could move you there, which would give wall to Orline. We can't. Okay, so we can put our traps down there. So that would hopefully get the Rager and maybe the Row. Let's do that. And Nanlock can move up there. And go into Guardian stance. Okay, so Rowa can still shoot, so let's do that. Only a 46% chance, but it's better than nothing. Okay. That was armour shredded. Alright, so the traps only work once. I was hoping that they would remain in the other tiles, but fair enough. So is discus going to work any better now? Alright, so we can get those two with the discus. Let's roll out. Who's going to do left? Shackle. Why don't we so we've got Thundering Challenge to keep this guy under control. So let's see what our archers can hit. So you can shoot him. So let's do the discus against these two. Okay, one of them dodged. And then we can have Paron finish off the Ranger. thinking if we move Rowa over here. It's a bit strange why she's standing there, she can hit both of them. You'd think this sort of archway would block it, and yet there she can only hit the row. Okay, well, let's put you there. So 3 damage. It's going to do a lot more damage there. So what about... So Orline's turn is gone, Paran's turn is gone, so... Why don't we... terrify you, go into Guardian stance, and then... Oh, we've got another trap, we'll save that. We will see if we can shoot you. Excellent. Okay, good, dodge that. Let's move you forward. Yeah. And we will just finish you off. So if you go up to there, we can reach this statue. So infuse, discus, and just nice damage. And then if Rowa can hit, there we go. And Nanlock gets a level. Very nice. So we can upgrade Thundering Challenge, which we use quite a lot, to be fair. Blood Rage. Infuriated by wounds, Nanlock deals +1 damage for every 2 health. Is missing. Don't really want him to be missing health. Sentinel replaces Guardian. There already leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe. Or Hardiness. Nanlock has +30% health. I think we'll go with Thundering Challenge. As we take on more monsters, that's, you know, if we can terrorise more of them, that can only be good. We've got Dodge. I think logically that should go to Nanlock. Okay, your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Yeah. Okay, I didn't want that one. So this monster is now stronger, leaves a trail of corrupted ground behind when it moves. That's going to restrict our movements in battles. So 9 more days we're going to get a Calamity card. So let's secure this province. I've got a strong enough stomach. Let me dissect these bodies and see what I can learn. Ugh, that's a bit gruesome. Yeah, we're going to let you do that. Whoa, okay. Well, we've got 5 legacy points now, so what do we want to use them for? So Geist gets added to the pack. We haven't met a Geist yet. So rages are going to be stronger, do more damage, and so this monster is now stronger, so just more health. I tend to worry more about the extra damage than monsters having extra health, because we tend to do pretty well on our damage front, so far at least. So I'm going to get rid of that. So that one, when we just met, didn't have any armour or warding. Do we want to get rid of anything else? I think we can spend one more point. So it costs 3 to recruit someone. So maybe we'll save 3 and have a look in town, see if there's another recruit on the way back. That just looks scary, so I'm going to get rid of that. Serious trouble. Rowa finds her services are required. An opportunity. Okay. I haven't had one of these before. You'll be glad you called on me, Nanlock. I'm what they call a firebrand. A mighty mare of war, a lioness, with lightning in her eyes. Oh dear. Nanlock seems to have a nonplussed expression on his face. Here's something to try. Let's walk in silence for a while. Just for a little while. How about that? I'm bored of that. Look at his expression. He looks back. But I seriously forgot where we're going. Oh dear. Alright, one more time. Commit it to memory. My cousin's in danger. She's been kidnapped by someone you claim to know. And so... Ah yes, right. I recall it now. Alright. Sorry for getting frustrated. I'm thankful you came along, truly. Well, but there's one thing well... What? You said I claim to know the kidnapper. Oh dear. She doesn't, obviously. She still smiles at him. I was kidding, of course. That would be such a crazy coincidence. Oh. Yeah, she doesn't like, he's always swearing at her. Doesn't like the sound of whatever he's saying. And so, our journey to save Thorsa began in guttural style. Okay. And actually, can't we say this all happen later, another time, and possibly never? So maybe if we select that, we're going to skip out on the adventure and it doesn't happen. So, yeah, we're going with this one. Alright, so we can only select 3 heroes. So we've got the choice of these 2 plus 1 extra. Well, we're definitely going with Orline. Yeah. We can't go into a fight without a mystic. Let's go. Hopefully Paron's going to be safe on his own. Thorough delving through the mysteries of rich sworn veins has proven rewarding. Good. Get some wood and fabric. Okay, so we've got a stunt chance. So Orline's getting stunt from that crystal eye. We gave... Did we give Rowa a stunt before? Can't remember. No. Yeah, we're going to give it to Rowa, because that might be useful to her on this rescue mission. And we should probably have him travel back this way. So where are our... Oh wow, they're going all the way there. Standing above Connor Threshery, Rowa and Nanlock attempt to hatch a plan. My best idea is that we wait until they're all asleep, and we creep in quietly, grab Thorsa and sneak back out. Yeah, that sounds good. That would be a good idea if our captors were sleepy guardsmen from a storybook, since they actually appear to be more faggy. Well, do they look sleepy? She's got a grin on her face still. We're not doing that, okay? So, what's your plan, my dear? I'm thinking. You know, when I'm trying to avoid danger to my own self, say, when I've upset someone, I don't want to get punched. Yes, he looks back. What I do is, I create a distraction, crack a joke, or start a different argument. Offer a drink, or a diversion. But what do you have in mind? Don't say dancing. We start a fire up on this hill, but the fire is a joke, and then we get him. We fight naked, they'll be too embarrassed to hit us. Oh dear. I think the fire is the better idea. I suppose it could work. Is that safe? Possible we just end up cooked and overwhelmed. What part about starting fires and ambushing Morthagi sounds dangerous to you? Let's get blazing, my love. Your niece is as good as saved. Oh, well, what about my cousin? Because Thorsa's my cousin, not her niece. Okay, so Rowa and Nanlock and Orline gain temporary accuracy. So we're going to fight a watchman and a smaller. So we haven't met either of these before. So the watchman, ratcheting neck, swing round as its armoured body roves, keeping uncompromising vigilance. And the smaller, hissing tubes, a gulping pump, it teeters forward on spindly legs, trailing virulent vapours. Yes, both of these look like machines, don't they? Of some sort. They look mechanical. So they're not going to go to sleep. Okay, so one of them's down here. Yeah, alright. So this one's got sort of bows and is that a crossbow bolt or something? And this one is probably melee. So I'm thinking we need to control one of them with Thundering Challenge. So what's the combat? I'll just keep one of them in check for this turn. Might be able to take this guy out. So yeah, so if we Thundering Challenge the Watchman and then try and defeat the smaller. So what can Orline do with a fence? Just a Splinter Blast, that's not a lot. Okay, we get a Discus off the wall. So that will be 6 damage, which would potentially take this out, depending on that armour. So let's begin with that. We'll just go as far as we can over here. There we go. So infuse the wall, cast Discus. Yeah, okay, so that's not. Well, unless we get lucky, that's not going to kill it. Okay. But with luck, let's move Rowa over there. Well, first of all, let's see. Yeah, she can't reach it from there. So she can from there. And we get a flanking attack. Let's go there. Okay, that's not good. So I'm going to do 1 damage. I was sort of counting on taking that one out. Alright, we're going to have to soak up an attack. And we need to do a Thundering Challenge over here. That's nice. Free attack. Oof. Only 1 damage, so that's not too bad. So we're going to be able to attack from here. Let's have a look at. So that seems to indicate that's going to hurt us. Is that right? Let's not do that. So, Rowa, have another go. Try and shoot this guy. Let's move. Move her up there. Could put traps down. Not sure it's going to help with this one if it's ranged. It'll do some damage. Actually, why don't we trap this smelly air, however you pronounce that. That should kill that off when it tries to move, and then we can shoot the Watchman for a single point of damage. Not great. No, it was blocked, okay. And we can... Alright, we can't do a Discus too far away. How about... Can we infuse this one instead? could do 4 fire damage with our staff, perhaps. So why don't we move here? Let's have a look, see what damage Nanlock does. Okay, so it's just got 1 damage, one hit point left. So that says 100% chance. Oh, it jumped out of the trap. Anyway, no real harm done. Another victory. And we find some hunter armor. Grey bark. Made by sewing metal links and plates into wool, then covering it over with a hardened leather, traditionally grey. This is a standard suit of mail for most stationary marksmen. The base is that Peron is normally hidden. I think we're going to give this to Rowa. So it's going to reduce our speed a little bit, and our dodge actually. 2 armor feels like a good trade. So, Thorsa! She's right here. Okay, so this is Thorsa. You okay? You seem to have been kidnapped by Mothagi. Yes, I don't understand. They... Oh, it doesn't matter why. You're safe. You know, I would have got an earful if you were dead. Nanlock? Did my sister send for you? That's right. She wrote that you'd been taken, and we feared the worst. Didn't we, Rowa? Not sure Rowa did. Not really, no. But listen, this is all very boring, so shall we go? This place stinks of gear, oil, and rotting bones. I have to thank you too. Your name is Rowa? You're so brave. Nanlock is lucky to have a friend. Only friends, right? Not so sure about that. So able, someone you can turn to in times of serious trouble. Yeah, they're a little more than friends, I think. Yeah, they look at each other. After a short trip to Thorsa's hometown, where they feasted and danced, bedecked in garlands of sage leaf and bluebells, Rowa and Nanlock set out for home once more. And it turns out I'm not such a worthless girl to have around, nor am I exceedingly silly. Nanlock's not quite so sure. Well, I'm sure he doesn't think she's worthless, but I think he probably thinks she's a bit silly. Actually, yeah, she agrees. Actually, I can be a little silly at times. And I cannot help but love you for it. Ah, how sweet. Okay, so Rowa gets a level up. So Rowa's ranged attacks have +1 piercing. So it doesn't really tell us what piercing does. So viciousness, Rowa's melee attacks deal 1 damage. Well, she's not doing melee attacks, so forget that. Quelling moss. Rowa's coated her weapons in quelling moss. Her physical attacks apply poison. As an action, she can toss a flask of burning moss that applies poison to all units in an area. Or uses a mission increase from... Okay, so she can get an extra trap. we've got by with 2 at the moment. We could probably make more use of those, to be fair. I'm not sure what the piercing is. Is it, if it's shredding, then that's quite useful. Does it mean, does it pierce through armour? Because she does have trouble getting through armour as well. Would make sense for it to be piercing through armour, perhaps. So let's take. Yeah, I think we should take that. Okay, so the next Watchmen have got extra health. That's fine. And then, so we need to head to this province and perhaps secure this one as well. So let's gather everyone. I think if we meet it. Yeah, group travel, that's what we want. Right, so we've arrived here. So why don't we start securing this province? And yeah, we've got time, so let's do that. Hopefully it's not too risky doing just the one. Can these folk help now? I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, thorough delving through the mysteries of Nanlock smelter has proven rewarding. And we get some ingots and a scarf of faith. Alright, so plus a little bit of health. And let's give that to Rowa. And then we need to scout the last area, and then we can head for the final battle. Okay, what's this? Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folk before them, levelling homes and hallowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat. The numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. Alright, that sounds pretty bad. So the incursion is coming from here, I believe. Let's... maybe it's coming from here, these footsteps. You've got raging. Alright, I'm confused. So we've got raging gorgons here. We've got footsteps here. Does that mean we've got multiple groups? We'll destroy this many more site defences. I mean, there's no icon for gorgons here, so I'm figuring these are the 2 groups. It does say we've got 3 though. Possibly it's that icon, but that icon's been there all the time. Alright, well, let's stay here. I assume we're halfway through scouting it. Fern timber has been revealed. Okay, so we can assault the moss shop. What can we do? Yeah, we can intercept that group. Okay. Alright, well, we've been recording for quite a while, so how about we take a pause here and we will fight these Gorgons in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and if you're still finding this interesting, hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.